Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we got a surprise. We got this guy driving all the way from Tennessee.
Hey brothers, what's going on? Hey, this is LD from Tennessee. Been checking out Calas on his videos. He's the man to do the job on this thing. I tell you what, if anybody can fix this jet ski, it's going to be Calas. So, yeah, I know.
All right, let's see what's going to happen. Man, I tell you what, it looks like you moving over here.
That is actually something I have to have at the beach to haul all my fishing gear on. So,
nice.
Yeah, it kind of looks like something out of the Beverly Hillbillies coming out of Tennessee, but hey, you got to do what you got to do to make things work. So this is what we have to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, so you're going to be here for about a month in Florida.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Having fun in
fishing.
The Keys, going down to the Keys, check it out again. Down on Duval Street, there's all kinds of things going on Duval Street, I'm telling you.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
you gotta keep your pants on.
That's another subject. But yeah, we're gonna kick around the Keys a while, go to the Everglades, see what's going on there. And then my main goal, outside of getting the jet ski fixed, is head up to the Pompano season in Navarre, Florida. Be there for a month and a half surf fishing. Time of your life.
Nice.
Shoot ya.
All right, well, obviously there's something wrong with the jet ski. Yeah. And that's another story.
Oh God.
No boy.
These things float very well, but when you get a lot of water in them, they do this. That's not good.
All right, so let's dig in and see what happened to this seadoo. All right, so why don't you tell us what happened? Why are you here?
Because you can fix this thing for sure. But basically, it sank when I was on a camping trip, and the guys at home just basically don't know what to do with it. So I found someone who does know what to do with it. So that's why I'm here.
So it just quit. It quit on you
It just quit. You can't get it started again without it jumping and jumping and jumping. So we're just going to stop with that. Let somebody look at it that knows what they're doing.
And they tell you need a new engine.
They tell me
and that's when you say, maybe not.
Exactly. When I see what you can do.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
So let's take it apart and see if I'm sure I can use a lot of parts from this engine and it will be cheaper than getting a new engine.
Oh yeah.
And of course I'm doing it, so. And there comes a plane. The planes.
The chain. Too.
Oh yeah.
The change.
And the change. We'll get to that later. All right, so let's see what we got and spin the motor and see if we hear anything. It's tight. I guess we gotta take it apart. Man, what a beautiful jet ski. Now, this jet ski is from Tennessee. I wonder if it's as beautiful as it is in the outside. It's in the inside. Let's take a look at the obvious thing. I don't know what these antennas are for. Maybe looking for Martians. Oh man, look at the IVR. I've never seen an IVR so clean. It looks like it's brand new, like it was just put on. Look at this hull. The exhaust is shiny. Intercooler is shiny. Wow. This is what a jet ski should look like. Obviously, you can tell this ski never been in salt water. Let's see on this side. Let's see what we got. Oh man, yeah, this ski's never been in salt water. Look at the bronze on the nuts. It's shiny. It looks like gold. And then we go under here. Look at that. All the paint is there. Isn't that nice? Oh, I see duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything. Oh yeah, this is just a beautiful. This is like a mechanic's dream to work in something like this. Well, let's not jinx it because we might find a few surprises. The deal with this is it looks like it spun a bearing. There's a lot of metal in the oil filter. What we're gonna do is take the motor out, take it apart, and see what happened. Guys, look at this impeller. It still has a sticker. It's brand new. I mean, literally brand new. And inside too. It's nice and shiny. Wow. Yeah, this is impressive. Well, things that make you go, Let's see what surprises we're gonna find. Alright guys, so we took off the supercharger and look all the metal inside. Run my finger, see that? And what they cost that? Well, supercharger failure, bearings. There it is. Well, I need to see if I can rebuild the supercharger. Great. If there was too much play here and it messed up the housing of the supercharger, then we're screwed. I know it rubbed in the inside. We gotta see how much it rubbed. I mean, you know, it's a stock jetski. A little millimeter here and there, it doesn't really matter. It's up to the client if he wants a new supercharger or he wants me to rebuild that one. We'll see what happens. Guys, look at this motor, man. I never see anything, not even brand new, like 6 months old jet skis here in Florida. They already have the paint coming off. This is amazing. This is a 2014 and I can't find anything wrong with it. Well, you know, at least in the outside. The inside, that might be another story. Let's take it apart, see what happens. As soon as we get in here, obviously, there's metal. We already knew that. Just recap with you guys, so you guys know what we're doing. Let's take apart this good-looking motor and see what we got. Alright guys, took the motor apart, and this is one of those moments where you know you picked the right mechanic. I had to call him and say, man, I gotta be honest with you, there was really nothing wrong with your jet ski. And he was prepared to, you know, there was a lot of metal. The supercharger was broken, yes, but I never seen so much fine metal. I learned something today. I thought it was a bearing, 100%, and he was prepared. I said, oh yeah, you're gonna need a crank. You're probably gonna need a crank and this and this and this. And he was like, that's fine. Well, that was one happy guy when I told him, well, there's nothing wrong with your motor. Everything is perfect. I told him, I say, we can do this 2 ways. I can leave the pistons in the motor and we can mine as well, since we are all the way over here. We can put the bearings new head gasket and go that way. But since the jet ski has 100+ hours, it's working perfectly. I say, well, why don't we just hone it a little bit, put brand new rings, and I told him this is what I would do if it was my motor. He agreed, and he was really happy of the honesty. You know what? That's why a lot of people trust me, and I'm very proud of that, being honest. So basically, we just putting new bearings in it. We're gonna refresh the head. It doesn't need to, but you know what? It's 100-something hours. It's gonna be better anyway. So refresh the head, bearings, rehone it, new bearings. I'm putting everything back on. Cleaning the PTO cover. We gotta do something about this. Right now, I'm gonna take it apart and see what happened. If the casing is not damaged, perfect. We just need a rebuild kit and he'll be on his way. See what happened. I'm really happy that there was no surprises. He'll be here for a few days, put it back together, and he'll be on his way by the weekend. That is good in my book. Alright guys, so it's time for the motor. And here we are working on the new shop. And who we got over there working is Mr. Cuco. We're gonna go bother him in a little bit. We are building the motor. We got the motor in here. We already honed it a little bit. And we got the new OEM piston rings here. Already gapped the rings. That's ready to go. We got all the parts here. We're gonna put the rings on the pistons. We're gonna put it in. Let's see what happens. We just got the motor mounts, brand new motor mounts on. Of course, we left them loose so we can align the motor. Took off the carbon seal. We're going to put the motor in and align the motor. That's the plan. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So time for the motor. Motor going in the ski. Now, Look at this. I got some fancy stuff. I gotta give thanks to. We got sponsored by Hero's dad, Punisher, Thomas. Thomas, thank you very much. Thomas came to my old shop a few times, and he saw me with a little, and he's like, when you get a new shop, I'm gonna get you a new crane. And here it is. But you guys know me, and we gotta mess it up a little bit. So I still got this one here. Let's see what happened. I really thought I was gonna need this because of the speed of this, which, by the way, I need to get out there. I don't like heights. And I need to see if there's a lower speed. But you know what? It wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty good. For this one, we can retire this thing. Sure can. I have to turn you guys off because the deer on the headlights won't help me if the camera is on. Someday we're gonna know what is from. But for now, let's continue and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got the aligning tool and look at that, nice and perfect. Alright. Oh, that was easy. Only took 3 seconds. Oh, right. So let's get everything tight. All the motor mounts tight. I think from now on it's gonna be smooth sailing, putting everything back on. And hopefully we'll go test this baby and see a whopping 67 miles per hour. What do you guys think? I say 67. Some people might say 7. What do you guys think? Comment right now. We got the intake, everything is on. Next thing is gonna be the carbon seal and the shaft. Here we go about picking the right mechanic. Someone who you trust. This guy gave me green light to do whatever I wanted, and I'm very blessed that I get a lot of clients that just give me green light and say, you know what, I trust you, just do whatever you want and send me the bill. If you're a mechanic, that's your dream customer. And I get a lot of those. Most of these guys that you see here, they're like that. And if it's a couple of weeks, whatever, they're very nice people, they wait. Because I'm always on the phone. And I'm having a big issue now with time. I'm behind, but I got plenty of work. But the phone just kills me, and the emails, oh my god, guys. If I tell you guys, I don't even know, I'm so behind on the emails, I get thousands of emails a week. I can't even keep up. So I'm very sorry if I don't get back to your emails. I'm very sorry. It's a lot, plus the phone calls. Put that aside, let's go back to this project here. Carbon seal. Like I say, he gave me green light to do whatever I wanted, and he's expecting a new carbon seal. I'm not gonna give him a new carbon seal because you know what? There's nothing wrong with this carbon seal. This is completely, look at the shine on that. I've never seen anything like this. That, my friend, is stain. You can run your fingers. If you look where I ran my fingers and you can see my fingernail. It's just stain. It makes no sense to put a new carbon ring on this skin. It's just a waste of $90. So you know what? Let's just leave it like that because, like I said, it's completely brand new. So let's move on. I'm gonna put this guy back in there. I'm gonna put the shaft, put the carbon seal in, put the supercharger in, and we go from there. Let's see what happens. All right, we got the intake in, all the grounds are up, the cables for the starter, all these hoses are hooked up. We are ready to install the brand new supercharger. This is a beauty. Here we go. All right, here's a tip so you don't waste your time and your money. You have to put grease around the supercharger where it goes into the housing. Basically from here to here. You don't have to put any grease here. Just right there. Because if you don't, water gets in between the PTO housing and the supercharger, and then you're gonna have fun taking that off because it will seize in there. If you have grease, nothing happens, and that's the way the factory does it, and that's the way it should stay. There you go, little tip so you don't waste your money. Another little tip is you have to put zip ties everything. Sea-doos are hold up with zip ties, you can say. Wonder why? This key was, in my opinion, unmolested. Unmolested. It had all the right zip ties. I don't think anybody have ever really worked on this key. But this hose that goes through here, it was rubbing on the water box. And you can see it has this cover to protect the hose, because this is a water hose. If this breaks or it gets melted, you're gonna sink. So you don't want that to melt. Anyway, what I did, it had one zip tie here already to keep it away from the water box. So I put another zip tie right there, and you see how probably a good ½ an inch. That is a good little tip because I seen many people don't put the zip ties. Remember, you're jumping around. You're going at least 70 miles per hour, and everything is jumping around inside. I see hoses rubbing against anything, any bolt or anything. If you got something rubbing, it will break. It will leave you stranded someday. Put your zip ties, and just remember, Sea-doos are hold up with zip ties. Put all your zip ties so you don't come in a statistic of a sinking Sea-doo. All right, pretty much got everything done. Everything is connected. All we gotta do is put antifreeze, oil, and the coils. That rhyme, oil and the coils. We're ready to go. Let's do those things. Let's crank it up and see what we get. All right, guys, the RXT is done. We are officially done. Got oil, got antifreeze, got everything. Connected the battery. Let's see, put the sticker on. Oh yeah, it's worth the sticker. See what we got. We got power. We have the battery's good, surprisingly. Nice. All right, that's all we need to do. Make sure everything is good. No weird noises. Go to the lake now. Let it go to operating temperature. Ride around for 15 minutes. Have some fun, and then we'll nail it and see if we get our mark of high 60s, maybe 70s. What do you guys think? I say 67. Might be wrong because this is a motor built by me. Even though it's bone stock, it's still built by me. That could be, we'll leave it at that. Let's go to the lake and see what we got. All right, guys, so we are here at the lake, Lake Ida. This is a busy lake, as you guys can see. I couldn't just sit on the ramp. Had to go and park, do my business, because it's not fair. I usually come during the weekend. I can sit on the ramp, there's nobody coming. During the weekend, you gotta be nice, just park. So we're here, let's go see what we got. All right, like I said before, the weekend is not the day you want to come here because there's just crazy people everywhere. We're trying to break in the motor. We'll do the best we can. Probably gonna come back tomorrow. I see a little bit of water inside the hull, and it shouldn't have any water. I have a feeling it's not the carbon seal because I told you guys the carbon seal was good. Things that make you go We got to find out where the water's coming from and diagnose the problem tomorrow. We go from there. All right, so we're pretty much ready to step on it. I do need to change the spark plug still. The spark plug that came with the motor, they were okay. And since I built a motor and you put this oil in the business and all that, I'd rather use spark plugs, and then once I break it in, if they're not good, of course you gotta change them. But right now it has the original spark plugs that they were good. When I get home, I'm gonna change them. I do brought them with me just in case we needed them, but we haven't. It's working perfectly fine. So we're just gonna go and step on it a little bit more and see what we get. Put in sport mode. Whoever says 70, you got it. I thought it was gonna go 67. Really surprising. And it holds back. It goes 70 and you can feel it, the computer holding it back. So this key is definitely faster. If we put a scum on this key, oh yeah, this thing will probably go 75. Easy. You can tell it just hits a brake at 70. If you get 70, then there you go. I personally was guessing 67, 68, somewhere in there, but man, it surprised me. Really got power. This is what we wanted, already checked. Since we went 70, let me check again. Let me just check. Oh man, these keys are not my favorite. You gotta do this just to get to the engine. So everything is fine. Like I said, there's a little bit of water. Everything looks fine. Right where the carbon seal, see what's funny is right where the carbon seal is, if the carbon seal was bad, it would spray all over the supercharger and the factory intake, but it's completely dry. That's what got me baffled. Maybe there's something wrong, maybe it's leaking water somewhere. We're gonna find out. Let's see if we can figure out where the water's coming from.
Moments later.
All right, fill it up with water. Got enough water in there. Just the major points where I know it could leak. I don't want to get it all the way to the wire harness. Just enough. There's no water, nothing, zero. What I think happened was I was in the ramp. At one point, the water was coming over this. So I think enough water came in here with the tops, because those things don't seal for nothing. They suck. That's why seadoo got rid of them in the later years. And then this system of the siphon for these keys are not that great. And they have a big belly. It's a long ski. It's the longest ski that they made. I think that's what's going on, because I don't see any water coming out. I checked it at the lake and see if I see any water spraying. Now, what's funny is the water did not increase. So that tells me that there's no leak. It's just a little bit of water in there. I'm gonna dry it all up. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go back to the lake with no water under the ski, and then we'll see.
Early the next morning.
All right, guys, so it's that time again. Here we go. We're going back to the lake, and look who we got
here.
Hey guys,
what's up? Got my baby fixed.
Oh, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm stoked. I am.
What do you think it's gonna run? What are you expecting?
I hope it does what I used to do. It's 71 is the best it's ever done, and that's fine. It's fine. I'm 70 years old, so I get 1 mile for every year. Works out for me.
Well, I'm gonna be in trouble in a few years from now.
We won't go there yet. We'll see what happens.
We're gonna go to the lake
Go to the lake.
and test it out, get your reaction, and
Yeah.
let's see what happened. Man, I have to say, Larry and his wife are the nicest people. It's just you can tell they're good people. I'm really glad that I got to fix the jet ski. We are in our way to the lake right now, and let's see what happened. All right, so we are here at the lake. He's backing it up. Well, yeah, I mean,
Now we got to ramp it home. That's where your feet's going to go.
well, this one too. So that's why I got my camera on, just in case.
It's called the comedy zone.
Oh, of course.
What we do for thrills.
Since I had all the fun yesterday, I'm gonna let this guy just go and have some fun.
We're going to do it. See what she does.
Are you gonna put it in sport mode?
Come back.
Are you gonna put it in sport mode? Oh, okay.
We are in. Yeah, we're in sport mode.
Oh, cool.
So we're good.
Nice.
Be back when you see me.
All right. I think he's acting his age. He's going slow. Huh. We'll ask him when he come back. All right. Okay, he's definitely not acting his age. Yeah, he's definitely not acting his age. All right, I'll take that back. He got my feet wet. All right, maybe I'll run this way. Woo! How's it feel?
That feels good.
Nice.
Just like your first girlfriend.
Whoa, I don't know if I go that far.
She's
Nice.
doing good. I love it. This is the way she used to be.
Nice.
I love it. You've done a hell of a job. I messed up the camera on my.
Oh, it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
we gotta fix that. Hey, I'm cockeyed. I'm gonna be sitting like this when I'm watching the video. This is great. This is what I wanted, man.
Nice.
Stoked to get it back.
I know, right?
She is running, man. I was so devastated when this thing went down.
It's running good.
It's running great. Running great. I didn't max it out. I think I was doing 53. So, when should I max it out?
Hey, you can do whatever you want.
Blow it up before I get it home.
Of course, listen, if you're gonna blow it out, you blow it up now. It's still under warranty.
We'll do a little bit of run. We'll come back.
Yeah, go ahead. Have fun.
Did I spray her?
No,
I stopped.
only my shoes.
I was done committed and I couldn't stop.
Ah, there we go.
Many hours later.
Nice. Kept it at 50 that time, but it's nice. Just like she used to be.
So it definitely is sync proof because we forgot. Well, I left you in charge. I left them in charge of the plugs, and the plugs were unplugged.
I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box, but I got a full box.
Well, depends who you ask. You ask your wife?
Oh, no, don't
Don't even go there. No.
Bad move. Bad move. But no, man, this ain't fun.
Oh yeah, this is nice,
love
right?
Love it.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
I mean it's what, 2014, and right now I wouldn't know the difference between it's a brand new one.
Oh yeah, right, really
Except
nice.
for the money they cost nowadays.
Oh yeah, and this is the real stuff. Like a lot of you guys don't know, into 2014 they were hand lay fiberglass. This thing is a tank.
Yeah.
This is they're heavy, but nothing compared to the new stuff now that is just sprayed on, and they call them the eggshell hulls.
Ooh.
This one is the real stuff. So yeah, no, this is a good ski. I like this ski. How was your experience, if you can describe it in a few words?
It's just one of those things where you've had this thing for so long, then you don't have it, so now you get it back. You get that giddy feeling like a little kid, you know, Christmas time or something like that, because you got something to play with again. And I'm ecstatic over it.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, when it went down, it sunk on me at the lake. I camp a lot at home. We got some beautiful mountain lakes. Love to camp. And
you were suffering watching everybody go by with their own jet
and
skis.
at home right now, I live on the lake, and I gotta sit there on my dock and just watch them go by. I don't even have a boat, so it's just that way. But when she went to the lake where I go up in the mountains, it's beautiful, deep, clear, cold lakes.
Oh, not like this. We're sweating right now.
No. You can't even feel the water.
We're sweating right now.
You don't even know you're in it.
You know, this is terrible. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. This was quite a fun build, yes. And it wasn't what we expected. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
He got it back. You got it back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's grow the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next
episode, baby. Make it happen.
If he wants to, mosquitoes. Welcome to Florida. Freaking mosquito. What the? Must be a female. She must like me. That voice sounds familiar. Someone is watching my videos. We got him on camera. He didn't run away. But that. Roland, come here. Explain to me. Explain to me. Paco, can you explain why this guy hides? Why he just hides from the camera? There's no explaining. He just. Hey. He just don't want to be in camera. Alright. Put all your zip ties so you don't come in a statistic of a sinking seadoo.
I did the cardinal sin. I didn't check my blood. This is what started everything. It made me fall one. Nice.
Well, hello there. I got a friend. Your husband does not add his age.
I know.
Yeah, definitely.
I know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how old he is.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's grow the channel. Yes. I'll see you guys on the next episode.
Oh, my cue. I'm sorry. We'll put that in the bloopers.
We should do that again. I surprised you there.
Yeah, I was looking over there.
think someone is a little confused and they think they have a jet ski. That was cool. He just landed, went around the lake, and went up again.